Alright, I thought I'd make a lantern video because I haven't done that in quite a while. So, how long has it been? It's been almost 2 years since I made a lantern video. Okay. So, I have two lanterns here, and I don't think any of you have seen any of them before. This one is a old style kerosene lamp. This one's actually pretty old. This one I got from my grandfather, who didn't need it anymore. It was sitting in his barn. So I said, hey, I asked him, hey, can I have it? And he said, yeah. And so he handed it over to me. And so I got this. That was probably in June, or maybe it was May or June of 2019. I never made a video on it. I should have. But this is it. And this one is the only lantern I got that hasn't broke yet. I got two lanterns while I had this one. Y'all probably remember my black kerosene lantern that I got at the end of 2018. I made a video on it. That was my second video. And that one was completely destroyed because I was cleaning it sometime last year. This was about 10 months ago. I was cleaning the glass, like all the soot off the glass and stuff. And I accidentally knocked it off the counter and it just shattered into a million pieces. So then I went out because I didn't feel like bothering to get a new glass for it because it would just be cheaper to buy a new one at Pro Nature. I got another one. It was the exact same color as that little lantern I got there. And that one only lasted a few months too because I was cleaning that one. I didn't knock it off the workbench, but I don't know what I did. If I weakened the glass or something with the WD-40 that I was cleaning it with, but the glass blew out on that one too. So I jucked that one too. And ever since then, I never got a lantern until I turned 16, which was 2 weeks ago. I got this lantern here. This one is a dual fuel Coleman lantern. This is a 285A series lantern, and this one is really bright. I just finished cleaning it. The glass is a little bit streaky, but that should go away when I fire it up. It'll just vaporize all the WD-40 I was using. Anyway, this one I thought was kind of interesting. I actually was like looking at videos on YouTube of these things actually working, and I kind of liked the system that they use. You put gas inside the lamp, you fill it up, and then you pressurize it with a pump, and the pump forces that liquid gas, goes up this generator tube here, and then there's two burners here. There's the manholes. They heat that generator tube, they turn that liquid gas, and they turn it into a vapor, and it just sprays it in a fine mist, so that when it burns in those manholes, it's super bright, right? It's probably 10 times brighter than this. Anyway, enough said. I'll fire these up for you, even though it's broad daylight. I'll just fire them up now, and then I'll probably fire them up when it's like really dark in here. Can't see anything, so just to show you how bright this one is compared to this. All right, so the first thing we do is make sure this gas cap is closed. The fuel knob's off. And turn the knob. And then we pump it until we start to feel resistance. It usually takes a good 50 pumps, something like that, until you got enough pressure in there. And then you can add more once you got it lit. something like that. Close it. And then get a match. And just stick that in there. And that lit up real quick. Usually doesn't light up that fast. So it's gonna spit and sputter a little bit first on startup, but that goes away eventually. Like that right there. I'll just let it start up on that brightness. I'll give it a few more pumps. I just cleaned this. Stop. It does that, it's normal. There, now it's at full brightness. And you can see those mantle are glowing bright white, and even in daylight you can see just how much light it's putting off. I'll turn it down. You can see how it got dimmer. So this on the box says it puts out 700 lumens, which is the equivalent to I believe a 60-watt incandescent light. So yeah, it's pretty bright. And all the oil that I used to clean the glass is now starting to vaporize off, but that's okay. And yeah, that burns really hot. If I put a match right there for a second, it lights it on fire. Whew. Let's see if we can use it to light the kerosene lamp here. So you can see that clearly, that was a heck of a lot brighter than this. But I do like the warm glow of that flame there. It's cool. So that puts off a lot of heat, that lamp too. You can probably see it through the thing there. Yeah, you can see the heat coming off it. This is not so much. You can just barely see it. Yeah, that puts off like 10 times more heat than this. But both do work. This one is my trusty lantern because it always works. And all this lantern you gotta do is just put fuel in it to keep it running. This one, you gotta have fuel and you gotta put at least like 10 pumps in it every hour or two to keep it running. So yeah. Both are good though. I'll turn this off. This one, I'll just turn that off too. And yeah, it's out now. So that usually takes a minute or two for it to go out because it's got to burn all the gas in the generator. But yeah. I'll come back tonight just to show you how bright it is when it's pretty dark out.